These ICE agents and potentially National Guard troops later on will be heading to San Francisco.
And also, by the way, there are a lot of immigrants out there this morning. In addition, we've seen a lot of church leaders and stuff. So when it comes to being an immigrant and being out that protest this morning, Mr. Medina, what do you recommend as far as, you know, it's like they want to make a stand, but they're also afraid.
What to say? What I would say to the immigrant community is, of course, to be prepared. There's a variety of resources for family preparedness planning, including agencies like the Raza Community Resources Center, where you can go to. We're a member of SF Island, the Immigration Legal Action, Immigration Legal Education Network, and you can download a family preparedness kit. But any of our agencies, you can come down. We're at 16th Valencia. You can come in and do a family preparedness plan. Also, if you spot any, kind of federal enforcement, to call the Rapid Response Hotline, 415-200-1548 here in San Francisco. We are, of course, our community is very, scared that there will be an enforcement today in San Francisco. That's why it's very important to, keep your rapid response number handy, but also prepare your full name, number, date of birth, country of origin with your family members and your documents, just so you can have something to fall back on.
It's got to be, it is scary for immigrants that are concerned, because they hear you on the one hand saying, cooperate, have all your stuff. If there's something goes wrong, we're here for you. But when they're looking at an ICE agent, I can see the tendency to go, I'm running. And I'm sure you hear that all the time, right? They're probably saying, yeah, but I'm afraid that, maybe it's not within their rights, but they're going to take me into custody, so I'm running. And what do you say to somebody like that who's just afraid and they're like, I'm better off running?
I'd say it's very important not to raise any suspicion as much as possible. I know that's very hard, given that this country has basically made it a pretty probable cause to be Latino and brown, which should be illegal. I would say to make sure to, don't answer any questions, don't sign anything, just tell everything truthfully, but please invoke your Fourth and Fifth Amendment rights. But running, I think, probably would make things escalate to an extent. Call for help, call a loved one, call for your friends and neighbors that might be in the area. And call agencies.
Got it.
You want to reduce as much, probable cause from law enforcement as possible.
Got it. Okay.
Can you give people just like 3 things, because it's hard to remember stuff when you're panicked, but what 3 things should immigrants keep in mind and remember to do if they are approached by ICE or taken into custody? What are the 3 most important things they need to remember to ensure that they're not lost in the system, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's a very important question. I think first and foremost is, you have one of these, either red cards or, something that, gives you your rights to remain silent, your rights to, not sign anything. So that's first and foremost, but also, be careful where you're going to go, consider your risk level. When going somewhere, if there are reports of escalated activity from federal law enforcement like today, you might want to consider your risk level and make sure that all your documents and numbers are in a safe place. And if you believe you're at risk of deportation, just to call those numbers as soon as possible. So you want to have your family numbers, the numbers of your family, the numbers of the rapid response. You want those not just on you, but possibly even memorized, so you can get to them. And you want to make sure that your family has your paperwork so they can also help to respond.
So that's interesting. You're talking about the risk level, and I'm assuming that there is a higher risk if you want to go out and demonstrate, for example, on Coast Guard Island right now.
No, absolutely. I think that the incredible work of the protesters and allies have done a lot, not just to raise confidence and support for vulnerable communities here in San Francisco, but also, to send a message to this administration that, we are united and we are going to stand up for each other. I think it's really helped also, give opportunity for immigrants to be able to share information with, legal advocates in like the Rapid Response Network to be able to contact them and their families when law enforcement tries to prevent you from contacting your friends and families to help you so you don't get lost in the system. So that's what I think that the protests have been very, very effective at, not just sending the message, but also making sure to be there and try to get time to pass that information to loved ones.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much.
And real quickly before we go, can you remind everybody again about the Resource Center, how to find more information, what kind of information they can find when they do go there?
Yeah, so we're at Raza Community Resource Center at 16th Valencia. We offer what's even more and more important nowadays, which is basic needs. So we're talking about diapers, we're talking about food assistance, and rental subsidies. You know, we know a lot of people are losing their incomes from separation. We also offer a family resource center where we have women's support groups, parenting classes, but also case management to help connect you to resources. And then our legal immigration center, which also has attorneys for removal defense, but also affirmative like citizenship and, you know, other family petitions that you can work on here. So that's what we do.
A lot of support. Okay, thank you so much, Gabriel. Appreciate your joining us this morning.